Welcome to Dungeons and Dorks, Season 2, Episode 4. Episode 4. I don't have an echo thing. Four.
Hold on, I got you. 4.
That didn't do it either.
Did not echo.
It echoed for me. It echoed for everyone that downloads this thing or listens on Twitch.
Okay, good. Perfect. So welcome. Last week, our intrepid party of warriors ended up in Cromshold. They successfully dropped off the swords and other weaponry that they got from the Shrine of Tempest. It turns out the townspeople were not very fond of our tiefling Arius. Maybe a little bit racist. Not liking the horns and really freaked out by the tail. They also met Delena, the fiery human who is in charge of the fighting ring. And as much as she tried to get tiefling in that ring, Arius was just not having it. And Winston thought everything seemed all shady and he wasn't going to have a part of that. And he got very angry the more and more he drank, and off they stormed. And Max, though he wasn't ready to leave yet because he really wanted to rob the place blind, said he'll see what he can do. And Ianic and Kismith followed suit, and everyone went outside. And as they went outside, the badgers, who have become a little fond of Kismet because she keeps feeding them and getting them drunk, and we all like those friends that get us drunk. So Kismet, the badgers ran up to her, and in their mouths they had a lizard scale, which Max said definitely looked fresh, and a feather that had a hole through it, so it looked like it was from jewelry. And that is where we left off.
Wait, so, it had a hole. What had a hole in it?
It had a hole through the staff. Look, I came up with the right word, but I wrote it. Now I can't remember.
It had a hole in its staff.
And I also yelled at Winston and Arius, by the way.
You did, because you wanted to make money and you weren't happy with them.
Well, and on top of that, I feel like they didn't understand what was really happening around.
Right, because they really thought it was more fake and people were being cheated. And Ianic tried to tell them, I mean, this is fun, this is entertainment, but Arius wasn't having any of that either. So, so that's where we end off. And so for the beginning of this episode, since it's been a few, if we're going to have everyone reintroduce themselves so that the listening crowd understands. We also have Arius not here today. So our illustrious tiefling will be played by Zapho. Our other DM, Zapho, you want to say something in what the best Arius voice you can do?
I'm Arius, and I can't do voices. I'm bad at voices. Anyway.
That totally works for us. It's great.
That was beautiful.
Okay. Then we'll go with it. It's fine.
All right, Winston, would you like to go?
I am Winston Stonebrew, paladin, retired from the city guard of Waterdeep, and out doing mercenary work with these fine people.
And you are human, correct?
Yes, I'm a human paladin. Some people think I'm a dwarf because I have a big beard, but they're wrong.
And Ianic.
I am Ianic Gladomain, half-elf warlock.
Excellent. Max?
I am Max Derringer. I am a rogue halfling looking for something to steal.
Kismith.
I had to look up what I was because I forgot. I am a standard human ranger.
I am a standard human.
There's nothing standard about you.
The two best character traits about me are my badgers, Phobos, and Demos.
Just change their name,
It was Phobos and Demos.
No,
you said Demetrius and Aristotle were the first.
Oh yeah, that's right. I typically default to like the moons of Mars, but okay, Aristotle, Demetrius makes more sense. I would have said that.
Either way, they're your badgers. You can name them whatever you want. They don't care as long as you keep eating them.
Drunky and drunky.
That's right. Okay, excellent.
This one's name is Nick Nolte.
And this one is Nicolas Cage.
Nick.
So if you so right now you're in the middle of Cromshold. You had just left the fancy part of town. You were heading toward the tavern when the badgers ran up to you. So what would you like to do now?
So the badgers had a scale of a lizard man in their mouth.
Yes.
Correct. And it looked it wasn't like an old scale. It looked freshly stolen.
Freshly stolen. With my badgers that climbed up in a lizard and be like, whoop.
Kismet, can you please find out where your badgers got that scale from?
Yes.
You can talk to them, right?
Yes. I'm super good at it. Can I borrow some of your... No, wait, that'll put him to sleep. Does anybody have a bug? Are there bugs? Does anybody have meat? Is there some sort of food item they were just eating? So I scoop up the little badgers and I boop them gently on the heads and
they bite your fingers and run back into the bag.
You boop them. boop their snoot.
They came from that way. So that way is what they are telling me.
We all know that this lizard man blood is fresh. We're all very aware of how fresh this is.
Yes.
I think I made a comment about how fresh it was.
Okay. Well, I'm interested in going to find out where these badgers may have found a lizard man. If they can pull scales from a fresh lizard man, then they're in the city and they're obviously planning something.
I think we need to be a little careful with this one because where there are one lizards, there are generally many lizards.
Oh, I'm very aware. Lizards that travel in packs run across water like this. Gotta be careful.
When you did that, some of the wine sloshed out of the bottle you were holding.
Sounds just
I like
what
how I held my bag up so it gets on the badger bag.
Sounds exactly like what I would expect from a man from the King's Guard.
Hey, you know it. Okay, so we go back to the area where we were, which is the house, right? We were at a house.
Well, remember the badgers came from the other area. That's why you were confused.
Let's go where the
badgers.
Let's go where the badgers were.
All right, so you head over towards the barracks.
Yes.
Okay. What do we see? What's happening?
I'd like to look for
prints.
prints.
My weapon is pretty close and handy.
All right, as you're heading that way, sorry, I had to confer real quick with my DM partner. So as you're heading over there, you see the captain, and he's just pacing in front of the munitions barrack, which is right next to the barracks, with his hands behind his back, pacing back and forth. And otherwise, you see just normal stuff, people doing normal things. Nobody seems to be in a panic. They're just normal.
Does his pacing appear unusual, or is it just he's just pacing like someone would when they're just wandering around?
Just like he's biding his time. He's definitely worried about something.
Worried.
As in, that's what it looks like anyways, is he's pacing back and forth like he's in his own mind. But he isn't like actively, like he doesn't have a sword in his hand or he's not acting like there's an imminent threat.
Oi! What's his name? Do I know his name?
Hail, friend.
It was just Captain.
Oi.
He's Captain.
Oi! Captain!
Saifo, that's you.
Wait.
Hey, I actually have to do something now.
He was getting the next scene ready.
Mm-hmm. I gotta find the voice again.
Oh, Captain, my Captain!
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Two badgers were here earlier. Can you point me in the direction that they were bug looting?
Not only are you bringing a tiefling into my town, you're bringing badgers?
They're money badgers? They don't care?
Did you say money badgers or honey
pregnant,
badgers? Which ones don't care? I feel like
special type of badger.
Apparently they're money badgers. Y'all should be grateful.
I don't believe I have ever heard of a money badger, but badgers is just plain trouble.
Okay, so did you see them?
I did not see any badgers.
Okay, then they're not that much trouble. Okay, thanks.
Hey, Captain. Now I see that you appear like you're waiting on something or you're rather anxious. And I'm
He's got the
wondering,
trots.
are there any lizard men? Do you have to go to the bathroom?
Oh,
Are th- I have a keen way of understanding things around me. I'm also sick, so bear with me. There's lizard men somewhere, and you know it.
Yeah, in the swamp.
I don't know if
It's where they
that's to
live.
be true. We have here one of our badgers had returned with some.
you may have been infiltrated.
Yeah, we think you've been infiltrated.
Them are mighty tall walls to be climbing.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Lizard men climb walls. It's what they do.
Isn't
Have you ever
that
seen a
right?
lizard man climb? I've seen them climb the
Yeah.
tallest of towers.
I saw him start climbing a wall, and then I shot him off the wall.
Well, I'm afraid you missed, sir. We need to get to the bottom of. Listen, guard to guard. I know how this works. Sometimes you wander off, you have a taste of something special, you come back to your post. We've all done it. It's no big deal. What I do
Have a
worry
taste
about is an
of
actual
something.
lizard man.
Are you admitting to dereliction of duty?
Never. I would never admit that. Here, have a swig of this, and we'll chat man to man.
Okay.
So
Now
hold
we
on,
see-
All right,
pause
question.
for
Well-
2 seconds. Can I look around while they're arguing and
That's
see
what I was
if
going to
I
ask
see
you.
anything?
Why Winston has him distracted? Does anyone want to look around at anything else? So good
I would
call, Matt.
love to take a look around while old homeboy is, because I'm small enough I could probably get around pretty quickly.
And there is and these are within your talent, so it works. So there is the big barracks are right to your left, and to the right, which is where the captain and Winston are now talking, is the smaller munitions area.
Okay.
So where would you like to go look?
I don't think they would be around the munitions. I think they would be more around the barracks. Well, I'm going to go around the munitions because I feel like that might be a little bit more of a unsavory place.
Okay. Is there stealth in this? Is there stealth in this game?
There
Yeah,
will.
yeah, there's stealth. There's a stealth check, and he would probably have advantage since I'm actively
Since you're
distracting the
distracting.
guard.
I totally agree. So if you want to roll stealth with advantage, you
What
roll
do we get?
23. Nice.
Nice.
23?
All right.
Oh boy.
You
Yeah,
move
you're
so
like-
slow, you disappear.
Yeah, you are invisible. Nobody can see you right now. So you nice and quietly go over to the side of the munitions. There's no windows. There's nothing there. There is soil, but you can see that there is a space, and you're small enough between the wall and the munitions building and the wall and the barracks. You could probably sneak behind there if you wanted to.
Let me sneak behind there. Let me take a quick glance.
Okay. So as you sneak back there, roll perception.
18.
18. Man, y'all are rolling awesome. 18. Good job. So as you get back there, you don't really see anything munition. But as you keep going behind the barracks, you see some little holes and some fur that, if you are not mistaken, looks like money badger fur.
Money
And-
badgers.
Money badger fur. And right on the edge, that looks like it got caught on a bit of the bricks underneath. Like maybe they dug underneath and went
Okay.
under the barracks and came from there.
Okay.
But there's nothing really. There's no windows. You don't see anything else.
There's
All
no
right,
windows, there's no walls.
To
Well,
the
there's just the
window
wall.
or the wall.
Yeah, there's no windows. Sorry, did I say no walls too?
Ah.
I wipe
There's
the
no windows.
sweat off of my forehead and I rejoin the party.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
gonna give birth.
Anyone else? Does anyone else do anything right now?
Okay, so we don't know what he saw though, right?
Correct. Correct.
Okay. But I notice that he was doing something.
Nobody saw him do anything, man. He rolled a 23. Unless he wanted you to see, nobody saw him either.
Okay.
Nobody.
If you want to roll perception to see if you saw him come back, you're more than welcome.
I mean, I feel like if they were arguing, I would have wanted to look around too.
Well,
Okay,
you were right in the
I
middle
would've
of kind of
just-
the argument, though.
Oh,
weren't
I
you?
guess that's true. Yeah.
All right. Ianic, do you want to do anything right now?
Could I check to
No.
rude?
Love you so.
I want to check to see if I can see any bits of blood that might be around from when they were dragging back the scale.
Okay. If you want to roll perception.
Yep.
He's rolling.
All right, nope, I'm
4.
blind.
He got a 4.
Not
No
only
blood
do
around
you
there.
not see any blood, but you kind of scraped your toe and it's bleeding and you can't even see that blood.
I was like, did he get his pants on this morning? Oh.
When you have a 4, okay. Hey, if you're going to roll poorly, that was a good time to do it. So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Captain and Winston, where are you in your argument? In your attempted discussions?
I've just offered him a wine bottle, and you guys were running around searching for stuff, so I'm waiting to see if he wants to arrest me or not at this point.
No, thank you. I have duties to attend to.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I'm not sure I'm convinced there's no lizard men in here. Just based on the fact that I have a live badger with a lizard scale with flesh blood on it that didn't leave town. But, you know, either you're going to investigate
Winston?
it or I am.
Winston, there might be some merit in leaving the captain to his work.
I'm still bothered by this lizard man.
Let's let him go and let's
Let's
talk
worry
as we
about
leave.
who's derelicted their duties tomorrow, Captain.
Good
So
day,
does he walk
sir.
away or does the
Good
party
day.
drag them away?
We kind of walk Winston out of.
So you just sling my arm around and be like, you know what?
That
He
man right there
insulted your
is...
character, and we'll have to think on that some. Let's think over this way.
That man knows something.
That man doesn't know much.
That
friend.
man knows. What he
So-
doesn't know is going to get him killed.
We can pray
It would
to
be
that.
wrong for me to leave him be, but seeing as you all seem so determined to pull me away from my quarry,
Let's keep
leave.
walking out of this area.
And for the
As-
record, as y'all are walking away, night is starting to set. So it's getting dark.
Okay. I
Perfect.
could have sworn my badgers came this way, but
As we walk away, I tell them what I learned on my stealthy mission.
Okay.
what did you learn? I've already
I-
forget.
I learned, so I snuck back behind the barracks and the wall of the city, and I saw 2 beautiful little holes that were dug that were just big enough for badgers to slide right under.
Money badgers?
Then I found money badger hair all over. See, look at the money badger's tail. I bet it's missing some hair.
Like peek in my. or-
And they're curled up tightly they're curled up tightly. So
I'm just gonna. They're good.
So
don't
I
need
think
I'm gonna
boobs.
make you roll. Gosh doggone it. All right.
I think if we want to find where these lizard folks are, we're going to have to leave the walls of the city and go investigate further.
So they had dug under the wall.
and out. I
Under the
thought they
wall
went
or
under
out?
the musicians. They went under the munitions depot, but they actually went
Yeah,
out the
that's
gate.
what I was.
No,
No,
they
no,
went
no.
out the
Okay.
gate.
No,
Or
no,
am I wrong?
I'm sorry, I didn't describe very well then. It's munitions and next door is the barracks. They actually dug their way into the barracks and out again.
Oh.
In the barracks next door.
Oh, that
Sorry, my
changes things.
I'm so sorry. So yeah, they dug into the barracks and dug.
Okay.
So then I tell them where the badgers were in the barracks instead of out on the other side of the wall.
I mean,
felt
it
like
could
we
have been a trophy that one of the guys had, and they just stole it. But I don't think it would hurt us to poke around.
Not with fresh
Fresh
blood?
blood?
On it.
Fresh blood, Kismet. Fresh blood.
Yeah. It's sticky out here. Blood could stay wet for longer.
I
Haven't
think
you
I need
watched
to get into those
CSI?
barracks. I can do it. I've got credentials.
As drunk as you are, I'm not sure that would help.
Oh, I'm not drunk yet. I need to
You
go.
haven't begun to.
I've yet begun
I
to
have not
defile
yet begun to
myself.
defile myself.
There we go.
I do not like who I am when I'm drunk. So let's just hope we don't get that far. But I need to get in those barracks, and I think I can do it. If I can get in, you can get in. Maybe I can unlock a window or something.
I have the best idea, Winston. You are obviously the sneakiest one amongst us. Like just hands down. So what I'm thinking is we go get you a dress, shove some melons in the bustier, and you can sneak in as a woman of the evening.
I am stealthy, yes. Beautiful, no. I'm not That is not going to fool anybody. Have you seen this beard?
Ianic, back me up on this, right?
Wait.
Winston, beautiful lady, large tatas, sneaking in.
You are all on your own with this one.
Let me talk
Winston-
my way in. No problem.
Why don't we leave the stealth alone on this one? I think you would be better served as a distraction as opposed to the stealthy creature that I know you can be.
I'm like a wet noodle in plate mail.
What
Listen.
does that even mean?
Here's what I'm gonna do. It's customary among guard posts when a guard of any other city comes in, they would offer a bed to a fellow protector of the people in their own barracks. I could go find a way in, simply say I need a place to rest for the night, to sleep off, things, and I could get in, and as I could find out what's going on, maybe even open the door in the back, and you go sneak in, and we get this done before people start coming to bed.
I'll let you go ahead and do that, and meanwhile, we're gonna sneak around the back and try to find a separate way in.
Fair enough.
Okay,
right.
so you're gonna go in the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk right in that front door.
Okay, and then so our Max.
hmm
and-
Ianic, do you have any stealth on your character?
Let's see here. Yeah, I have proficiency in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Okay, so he's
So
gonna
Kismet,
go.
what are you doing?
Wait, are you like gonna help us out to get in at all? Or are you just sneaking in, or sneaking in?
So, Winston, whenever you do get in, just make sure you keep them well distracted so that if we do make a noise because we've got the Badgers and the Badger Queen with us,
Seriously?
I will
that
keep
you
them
can
distracted.
distract them.
I know what entertains men of the guard. Don't worry about that.
Yes, you do.
My voice is beautiful.
I thought you were a paladin, not a bard.
I'm
Alright,
a
Zephyr,
man
write
of
that
many
down.
talents.
We need karaoke for Winston. Okay.
Green sleeves.
All right. So Kismet, what they have their plans right now. What are you doing? Where are you tagging?
Okay, well, obviously, I'm not going to go in the front with Winston because reasons. But so, what do the barracks look like?
Well, from the outside, all you can tell is that they're made of brick. There are some
Okay,
windows in the front,
okay,
but I'm going to assume that Max told you there's no windows on the back.
okay.
But there are the holes the Badgers dug in, right? And then so there's windows in the front. But you can't see inside.
Sure.
There is a slightly pitched roof
Okay.
that goes on either side. So the flat, the smaller pitch part, so not the big pointy part, right? But the other, whatever connects on the end, all of you house people, that's going to be on the end facing towards the outer fence. And then
Okay.
right behind it is that fence. So remember, the fence is all the big, sharp, spiked poles on the back.
Okay.
So, are there any other ways into the barracks other than the front door?
You
And the
can't
windows.
see anything from the front that there is.
Hmm.
So
Should
in
we-
the back, you didn't
And-
see windows.
And I haven't looked in the back for anything in the barracks other than just the holes.
Just the Badger stuff. That's all you saw.
We should maybe
You
take
can.
a lap to see what we see.
Sounds like a good idea.
I would say one of us should. I don't think
And
we
as-
all should party up and walk around the building.
And as y'all are talking, more it's getting darker, and you can see that the townspeople are starting to really look at Eric, and are not. Y'all are like standing basically in the middle of the street, and they're really giving. What are you crazy people? They don't know you, and you've got a tiefling, and they're kind of giving you the eye.
Okay, so
Can I yell, he's a good one. Stop staring.
You want to take the tiefling with you, Winston?
I'll take the tiefling with me. He'll be in my protection. The guard promised me that he was safe in town.
There you go. The two of you can hang out, and the rest of us will start disappearing among the many throngs of people.
can I make a suggestion since Chris is not here? Can we have Arius like maybe go to like the tavern for the night or something?
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, as long as he's
You know
not
what I
going to
mean? That way
die.
we don't have to worry about, because I'm thinking if he tries to go in, they're not going to want him in. Might be able to
Yeah.
get them into it, but that's him. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know how comfortable I am trying to play that much of him.
Yeah, he
He
can
would do
go.
it
He
better.
can go sleep at the tavern where he's surely safe amongst all these races. That should be fine.
He's got Lady Luck magic.
Well, I'm sure the guard would have told the tavern of all places, like,
Yes.
leave this tieflings to be safe in town.
And I lock the door on my way out of the tavern, or the room that he's in, and I have the key, so I lock him in.
If the door locks from the outside.
Sure.
Sleep well, Arius.
No way in. No way in.
It used to be a prison camp, so you know.
Okay. It's like the haunted tours of this used to house Mad Max Mollifier.
This is Alcatraz.
Mad Max Mulligan. He was the roughest,
There we
toughest
go.
pugilist in the
Mollifier
town.
I don't even know what that.
Pugilist.
All right. So y'all ready to start
Alcatraz,
castle?
the inn. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so who's gonna take a lap behind?
I don't run anymore.
So I would say either myself or Ianic, because we both have stealth.
Maybe we should go grab a bite to eat, so the rest of us are just standing in the street, and then send somebody to do some surveillance.
Kismet, I like the way you think.
Yeah, look at that. For the win.
All right. So who's staying at the tavern?
I'll wait there while Max goes scouting.
I thought you
Okay.
were going to go scouting because Max already did.
Yeah, you go scouting, and I'll.
Oh, okay.
Bye, Felicia.
Get out of here.
Whatever gets me away from the badges.
Didn't
So
even save
Max,
your life, man.
so Max and Kismet are going to stay at the bar for now. And Winston, are you going straight to the barracks?
If I'm in the bar, I would like to pick up a bottle of something. If anytime
You
you
should
visit a
probably
barracks,
eat.
you should take a gift. So I'd like to take some sort of fine whiskey or scotch, enough for how many men. Prior knowledge of having been a city guard in this size town, how much would I expect would be gathered in a barracks
I'm
around
going to
this
say
time?
the ones that are not on watch right now, I'd say about 24.
24 men. I'm gonna need
There
several
are lizardmen
bottles.
attacking all the time.
Give me several bottles. I'll walk over there with a crate.
Just get a keg.
I'll look like a Coca-Cola bottle delivery man.
All right. So the barkeep, that's you, Zafo.
What can I do for you?
Barkeep, I need several bottles of your finest liquor. I want to reward your guardsmen for a day's good work.
So you're looking for the sparkly one, or are you looking for something a bit more normal?
Give me something dark, something strong.
Dark and strong?
Mm.
Like a man from the south, eh?
Yes. Yes, of
All
course.
right, I can do that. Let's see, how many bottles are you looking for?
I need enough to satisfy 24 grown men.
Wow. Dressed as a woman.
2 coconuts and a wig. Thank you.
I feel like that needs to be
Turn.
clipped. That needs to be clipped.
All right then. Well, if we're going liquor, then let's say it'll be 2 gold apiece.
2 gold apiece.
Why aren't you buying the
Two
rock,
gold a bottle.
Winston?
How about I buy it in bulk and give me a discount?
No, it's 2 gold a bottle.
How many bottles?
About a quarter bottle a person.
What's a quarter bottle mean? Is that what you said? A quarter bottle?
About 4 people per person.
4 people
four
per bottle.
People
8
per
bottles. 2 gold a bottle. 16 gold. How about 14 gold? You're making a killing, and I'm making your guardsmen happy.
The guardsmen all spend their money here anyway.
You're killing me, Smalls.
You can't say that. He's a dwarf.
All right, 16 gold.
14
Give me the bottles.
and a half.
Shut up.
14 and a half.
16 gold. Give me the bottles.
Here you are. And I drop an extra bottle out there.
Thank you for your kindness. All right, so I take my bottles of beer and I start wandering over to the
Beer? Liquor?
my bottles of high priced, super duper expensive, get you drunk with one shot stuff.
I mean, we're gonna be carrying around like 8 of those bottles.
Just for him.
Well, for
After-
the Badgers will need it too. So
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
gonna wander over to the barracks, and then if anybody else wants to do anything while I'm making their way over, feel free.
All right, so he's heading over to the barracks. Ionic, what are you doing?
I will start to make my way around the other side so that way I can see if there's any way in.
Okay, will you roll stealth, please?
Yep.
Do you get an assist, Winston? Are you distracting anyone as you're walking?
Probably, I'm jingle jangling all over the place with 8 bottles of high dollar whiskey.
I'm gonna say yes. That's
love
good.
you.
So roll it with advantage.
14.
I'm gonna say because it is dark, that's high enough for you to get around the munitions and behind. So you're going. You were able to squeeze behind without anyone noticing between the munitions and the wall, the outer wall.
All right. And then
Not to the window.
So as you squeeze back there, why don't you roll perception?
Yep.
Oh no.
A 2.
Okay.
Perception of 2. That's a natural
A
1.
natural
if anybody's
1.
keeping score.
Uh-oh.
Natty 1.
Okay.
Womp, womp.
Perception of 2. For the record, you made me do this. All right. So as you're walking behind munitions. It's really dark, and you're an elf. Can elves see in the dark?
They have low
yes,
light
they
vision. I think low light. So as long as there's a torch in view,
here, let me
it's-
link it.
twilight or torches is like seeing in daylight. They cannot
There we
see
go.
in pitch black.
Yeah. Well, it is dark back there.
Oh no, they do have dark vision in 5e. Well, okay. Well, how
Darkness
about that?
as If it were dim light.
Never mind.
Okay, so you can see in dim light right now. All right, so it's really dim for you, so you can see, so you're not like running into the wall. But as you approach the other building, because they're right next to each other, so as you go to the barracks, your foot slides through something and you fall into this hole and you trip and you hit your nose on the ground.
Gross.
Can you roll for damage?
Thank you for the bit, Zafo.
What do I roll?
I don't know. What does he roll for damage, Safo?
On his face? What? How much damage does
Wait, what?
a personal fall do?
Not too much. He rolled and hit his nose.
Oh, it's
on
like
the ground.
1d4 or a d2.
A D4.
Yeah, it's something
Yeah.
very minor.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
he rolls a 4, it's gonna be sad. Like he's got to be like facial reconstruction surgery bloodied.
Come on. Is it slash or exclamation point?
Huh? For what? Rolling a dice?
Roll.
Commands?
I don't remember. Just press
Slash
buttons.
roll 1d4.
There you go. Ooh, buddy. You got a 3.
You roll a natural 1 on that.
Wow.
You just took 3 points of damage from like hitting your face on the ground.
All right, you sit
That's
on the
impressive.
ground for a minute. You sit on the ground for a minute and squeeze your nose and hold your stop the bleeding that is now covering the front of your face. All right, Max and Kismet, what are y'all doing?
Do we see any of this or
No,
hear
that's
any-
behind the building. Y'all have no idea any that's going on.
There's this
I
like
wonder.
Y'all are
Three
still in the cabin.
Stooges show.
I mean, we're just eating. I'm just gonna wait, like, because we're just gonna eat and wait for
Hey,
for
Kismet.
Slime and Slimy to get back from there.
I wonder if Ionic's seeing anything. I feel a disturbance in the force. I feel like he might have gotten into a fight.
How
You
long
feel like-
has it been?
It's been like 20 minutes, I'm assuming, because he's been gone for a
That
while.
sounds about right.
Okay.
We're just. Oh!
Wait, what is Ionic again? What race are you?
He's a
Half
warlock,
elf.
half elf.
Oh God, he's so tiny.
No,
What?
he's
I mean,
normal-
okay,
he's normal
so-
size. He's human size.
Oh, half elf. You said okay, half, whatever. Okay, so
Elves are even taller than humans.
I know, like half elf, but my brain said half a
half
person.
person.
That's how I think.
The day I play a halfling is the day I'm dead.
Halflings, look.
So we're all gonna learn
Hey, look.
necromancy.
Ionic, I'm a halfling right now, and I didn't beat myself up looking at things. So I got that going for me.
Rito, what's up? Okay, so I like shovel the rest of my food in my face. I suppose we should go look for him.
Let's give him a minute. I've got faith in Ionic.
You just said to go look for him.
No, I just said I felt like I had a disturbance in the force. There's a difference.
What's the force?
That's a good point.
Okay. While you two are talking about the meaning of the universe, Winston, where are you?
Metagaming. I'm carrying my load of 8 bottles of fine whiskey to the barracks. You can. When did I get there? Am
Yes.
I over there?
Yeah, it's been 20 minutes and everything. You're there.
Okay. Who's outside? Is it the captain?
No, the cap. You don't see where the captain is right now.
Do I see
But there's
anybody?
a guard out front. There's
Okay.
a guard out front, and he looks pretty familiar to you. You're pretty sure it's not the guy that was out the front, but it was that Eli guy, the one that ran inside to get the captain from when y'all first came.
Oh, okay. Eli.
What? Oh, hey, wait. Where's that tiefling?
He's sleeping it off. He's a good man. Let's not worry over the tiefling. I owe him a life debt. But I also owe you for being kind to us when we came to the front door, and for that I've brought you and your men 8 bottles of the finest whiskey at the tavern.
7.
Oh, bottles.
Several
whiskey?
bottles. Yes.
You bought us whiskey.
Of course.
You know what? What was your name again?
Winston Stonebrew, Waterdeep Guard, retired.
Kristen Stonebrew. Welcome to the barracks. Come on in.
Thank you.
So-
Yeah.
As you come in, another guy stops you. Like right as you're walking in, he stands right in front. Big guy. And he has both arms on. And you can't quite see his face because the torchlight is behind him, but you just can sense that scowl.
He's like taller than me then. He's a big
Oh,
big-
yeah, he's a big guy.
Pardon me, giant. I'm delivering 8 bottles of whiskey to my friend Eli and his buddies.
Roll persuasion.
He's a whale.
Wow!
He's like a blue whale.
You're dead.
It's a half Goliath, half human.
Okay. Is it persuasion? I can't remember
got
this
it.
one.
I definitely don't have advantage despite my 8 bottles of whiskey.
You got 19.
19.
So, this big guy, he looks down at you and he goes, you said Winston.
I did.
Ray.
Hi, Ray. Nice to meet you. How many bottles of whiskey do you like to drink a day?
Whiskey.
Oh my god, I feel like you turned him on a little.
He did. He got real excited about it.
He pulls out a cup like a normal person would pull out a dagger and just puts it right close to you, even though your hands are full with wine bottles and a thing. He puts it right here and goes, whiskey.
Look at a whiskey.
Well, can I sit it down first there, Ray? I kind of need both hands to serve you.
Ray bends down because they're all in it's a big crate, right? He goes down and like with the tips of his fingers, he just easily picks up the entire crate and turns over on the side and sets it right on a bunk.
Okay. Ray's a big
And
one.
then he
That's a
just holds his
half-life.
cup again.
All right. I go and I crack one open and I pour him a glass.
Winston, friend. And he drinks.
Ray
And
knows
suddenly you've
what's
got
up.
all of these men coming over. What's that? What do you got over there? What's going on? All right. So as Winston is distracting the troops, Ionic, what are you doing?
Wiping his face.
Wiping the blood off.
I guess I'm gonna try to not need facial surgery.
Just don't go to West Virginia, man.
Heal.
Perception again. Okay, there we go. Finally,
You got a 16.
Okay, much better. So you stand up and then you notice your ankles twist a little bit and you're like, ow, but it's okay. You can balance on the other one. Fine. And as you're looking up, luckily because you can see that dim light, you actually notice that up on the top of the roof that there seems to be like a window almost, but it's on the top. so that looking down, because this is a big building, so apparently someone wanted lighted. So it's like a skylight, but it's not glass. It's just a like a door, like a trap door, except it's in the roof, and right now it's partially open.
Okay.
It's not a very good trap if it's on the roof. Unless you're trying to trap, I don't know, pigeons.
It's catching prowlers.
Squirrels.
A lizard men like to climb. You gotta. They fall into the barracks, they'll get taken care of.
They don't climb. Lizardmen don't climb. Okay, so it's just partly open, so you see that. So what do you do?
Let's see. Do I have any skills I can do? And
You're like, where's Jeffrey?
I throw Jeffrey through the window.
Yeah, actually, they've got a good point. You do have some tools that you.
I do, and I'm looking through the page right now, see if I can conjure up an idea. Would you consider rats as having a language?
No, but you are very close to yours.
You're gonna try to talk to the rats?
Not the rats.
I think
My
he
rat.
has a rat.
Yeah.
The secret's out. Y'all don't know about him yet, though, so you're just gonna have to.
He's got like rat parcel tongue.
Yes, he does. He's on the DM. That makes me God, and I said so. So you are.
Wrestling tongue? What?
What's
She's
a
gone.
parcel tongue?
It's
Yeah,
it's.
Go ahead.
What? I was gonna say it's wrestling tongue. It's ooh yeah. There's a lot of that.
So let's see. Could I use Awakened Mind to maybe help Todd understand a little bit more when I like gesture up towards the window and hold him up to the wall?
Todd. Todd is a pet rat.
Yeah.
Kelly's thinking. Or she's reading. Or she's having a stroke.
Yes, I'm all of the above. All of the above.
So,
I found the rum. Zepho didn't hide it. Okay.
so since he doesn't have the language, I'm just trying to use it to maybe like help him understand at least a little bit better.
Give him some like.
How about you tell me what you want him to do?
So
Yeah. No. Yeah.
so
Ooh.
I'm gonna have him.
Must
That's
be able to
not
understand
good.
at least one language. Okay.
I'm gonna say you understand him, but we're gonna see how successful he is based on a roll. And Zepho, you're gonna have to tell me what he has to make something up. I don't care.
Yeah.
All right. So Ionic, what do you want him to do?
I want to send him up to see if he can get into that trap door, and then I like see if he can like row down or like a rope that or like move a.
Okay, I'm going to tell you he's a tiny little rat and he's not going to be able to do that. But if you're looking for
Yeah.
reconnaissance, he probably can manage that.
Say that again. You cut out a little bit.
Reconnaissance. If you're looking for
Okay.
reconnaissance, he can probably handle that.
Yeah.
And since you can speak to him because of Awakened Mind, he should be able to tell you, at least through images, what it is that he's.
Okay. Yeah. So if I can have him climb up and sort of like be my eyes for a little bit.
Okay. So, Zepho, what would he have to roll? To make sure the rat succeeds?
So he's going to roll.
Probably animal handling.
Well, no, you've already talked to him. It's all about what the rat will see. It's going to be a wisdom check.
You could do insight is wisdom based.
Yeah, insight or investigation would probably be
Investigation,
more
Yeah,
accurate.
investigation. Let's do that.
Is investigation a wisdom or is it an intelligence?
Investigation is
Intelligence.
int.
Awesome. Okay, stand by.
I mean, yeah, you can always just take the base, whatever modifier you think is most appropriate.
Yeah, rat. I actually have stats for a rat. I just.
That's amazing.
Because of course you do.
Yeah.
That's why he's fired. I just have to stand here and look pretty.
One of you has the hard job. I'll let you argue over who that is later.
Well, until I'm writing the blog, then I win that roll. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Okay.
Blogs are impressive.
Roll a d20 -4.
Oh, that's sucky.
Ooh.
Rats are not very intelligent, unfortunately.
That's fair.
They're pretty smart.
They're
That's
smart,
not
man.
half bad.
It gives them a better intelligence than it does. It gives them a better wisdom than it does intelligence.
which is better
All
for
right.
what he's doing here. That works for me. He's not trying to get through a maze. Okay.
Yep.
So with the 12, Todd comes out. Do you put him on the wall or does he jump out? What?
Yeah, I like hold him against the wall so that way he can get a good footing, I guess.
He goes from the window to the wall.
Well, there's no window. So stop that. Okay. So he
Sub is like Willard, army of rats.
All right. So Todd easily climbs. He's got lots of little crevices, so he easily climbs up to the top. He looks at you from the roof, and then he turns back around and he scurries in through the window. And you sit and wait for him for like a minute and a half. What's going on with Max and Kismet right now?
We're having another round.
Okay, so how long's it been?
At this point, it's probably been 35 minutes.
Okay, and we're not far from the barracks. It's on
No,
a
it's
huge
like
place.
right across the street, basically.
Yeah, so
But it's a big street.
we should probably go check on our friends.
I don't want to blow up his spot if he's in.
We could
in
take a
good
nice leisurely walk before bed.
Your call. I would prefer not to. I'd prefer to stick with the plan, which is have him come back here and tell us what he.
Right, but I mean, if he's not,
If he's
we'll
dead.
wait 15 more minutes, and then if he's not here, I'm leaving.
Okay, I'll join you in 15 minutes.
All right.
When
so
we're
back
dead.
To Winston.
Yes, back to Winston.
So Winston, actually, I'm gonna pull up. I think I have to move it like this. All right. So this is the inside of the barracks.
We got switch
Tiny
maps over here.
pictures.
Can you see it?
I do not.
I see
Yeah, now do it
blackness.
I see blackness. I do not see.
Black like my soul.
Ooh, did I do the
something
thing?
else?
Did I do the thing?
Oh, I think
Yeah,
you got us
put,
in a fog of war, baby.
Give him a token.
I
Drop a
don't know how to
token
do
on the
that.
map.
I have no idea how to do that. That's all you do.
So where are they?
The only one in here right now is Winston,
Hmm.
and he's by these tables here. That's where they were
Okay.
drinking.
So you dropped them on there?
Yeah,
Okay.
and all the way back behind, like all the way what would be the south side of the map, even though that's the incorrect direction, but south side for this map where it looks like there's kind of a bush, that's really the holes where the badgers came out. So Ionic is back there.
So I only see a black map
Yeah,
on.
that's what we all
Okay,
see.
that's all we're supposed to see.
Did y'all not? Hold on.
We just see blackness. Here's if you're wondering, this is what is on the map currently.
Oh, you know what? He might have it black because he doesn't want to see everything yet.
Yeah, you gotta unmask it as you go. This is why
Well,
Roll
it should
20 can be
be-
hard.
It should be doing the dynamic lighting with line of sight.
It's not. Well,
All right,
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna
If
say
I,
we don't need it. It's okay.
I don't
It's
know
all
if we
good.
have a token
Hold
on
on.
there or not.
I dropped y'all a token on there.
I don't see my token.
Yeah, but if it's black, they can't see anything. That won't matter.
All right, you see anything now?
No.
Nope.
And there's only one token on here.
I'm aware there's only one token.
IT's like, man,
No, I
I'm
turned
aware of.
all that crap off.
I know
All
what
right.
the error message says. I'm thinking.
All right. So while Zafo is working on that, Winston.
Oh,
So
here it
you
is.
are.
There it is.
Creepy.
It popped up. I'm
Can you
sorry.
see it? Okay.
Yeah, it
No,
popped
you're
up.
good. Sorry.
Zafo's legit. He knows what he's doing. I take back
He
everything I
does.
was going to say about him.
I just get impatient. Okay.
Which
So,
side are we on?
Winston-
Oh, okay, I see me.
And then all the way down. So that's Winston, right? All the way up there.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say those little tables are tiny little bunks. Okay. So there's little bunks right at the front. And you are there drinking with the men.
Which tables? If you double click on it on the map, it should ping all of us to show us what you're talking about.
Yeah, ping on the map. Ping that map. Okay, these little guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Those
these
tables
things
are
that look
actually
like tables. They're
bunks.
supposed to be like patio tables out here. So instead, these are actually bunks. Okay.
Okay.
So you're out here and you are having drinks with the men. So what would you like to do next?
I'm having drinks with the men. I would like to spend some time regaling them with stories. Actually, I want to ask them about how they've been dealing with the lizard men. Are they pretty limber now? Are they?
Yeah, they're pretty happy. They're
What
having a
the
good time.
hell are you planning to do with these people, Steven?
I have questions, and I need them to be drunk to answer them.
There's a couple men in the corner slow dancing. So yeah, they're good.
No, I'm not here to judge. It's fine. Whatever they want to do.
Ooh,
They're
that kind
happy.
of party.
Yeah.
You didn't need to dress up like a woman.
There's not a lot of women in this town, I suppose. So what I'm going to ask you, I want to ask him about the lizard encroachment. I'd like to know more about your lizard problem. I fought some of those fellas back in Waterdeep a few times, and it was pretty intense. Let me tell you that. But I lopped one of their heads off and hit it all the way through a window in an old lady's house. She was upset. What's your best story?
That's Ray laughing.
I like
I
Ray.
imagined Ray saying that.
I motioned to Ray and point at him with the finger gun. Just
And then it's everyone on screen does finger gun, except Ianic. There you go. You're my man.
is double barrel more impressive or single barrel? I don't really know.
Double.
Or
If you have a
quad
choice, always go
barrel.
double, whatever it is. Okay, so Eli is Eli's like he's like, those lizard men, usually they only attack outside, but they keep coming in, and so we don't know why we keep just trying to fend them off and defend our brave town. And he takes another drink. Whoa. Too much air. I know, but
Air is definitely bad.
Are you really
Everyone who's
dying?
Everyone who's ever had air
stupid
died.
fly eaters won't stand outside the walls. I don't know what they want.
Fly eaters. I know lizard folk tend to be on the evil side, but have you ever stopped to ask them what they're doing? You ever send a diplomatic party out to their encampment?
And Ray goes, ask. We ask now. And two of the guards go to Ray.
Ray says you're asking now? I mean,
Ray has just no idea what he's talking about. He was dropped on his head over and over again by himself. So it's fine.
Ray dropped himself on his head. Okay, let me see. Hold on just a second.
Let me tripped.
I did it earlier today. It's possible.
I'm gonna want to do an insight check against them. I'm pretty sure they're lying, but I want to be real sure that Ray's not just a meathead. So I'm gonna do an insight check. If I could click it. Why is it not clicking? Why is everything broken?
You're too drunk to have insight, Steven. Go home.
That's a good point. You probably should roll.
Oh,
with
it popped under. I'm sorry. I got it.
Oh,
There we go.
20.
With a 20. Insight.
That's
20.
not disadvantage. Good job. All right.
Nice.
So you're 20. They're definitely hiding. And Ray, obviously, he couldn't hide anything if he tried. He all he says is exactly what's in his brain. You can tell that from him right away. You've seen his kind before, and you're glad
Same.
he's here. But he just is. As soon as something comes to his brain, it just comes out.
That one
So
hits
you
him
know
real
he's not
hard.
lying. And the other guys, you can't tell what it is. You started saying something. They all got really nervous.
Is Ray kind of by himself apart from
No,
the
Ray's
crowd?
in amongst of all of them. And at this point, when he started to say something, they've actually pushed him off to the corner too. Like they won't let him talk to you anymore.
They won't let him talk to me anymore. Okay. Okay, well, there's going to just have to be some more drinking be done. Who's up for a few rounds? I want to see who we can drink under the table around here.
All right, click persuasion again.
All right, give me just a second here. All I'm thinking of is Raiders of the Lost Ark when Marion's drinking that tubby guy under the table. That's what I'm after. Let's see if we can get it.
These guys on average are a lot younger than
Persuasion. What we got?
23.
23.
You know, Winston, we love you, Eli. And the whole crowd says, yeah, Winston. and they've forgotten everything, and they're all there with glasses, ready.
All right, and I'll run the tournament if that's fine with you all. Who here thinks they can beat this guy? And I just point randomly at another dude.
And they're all like, "We can, I can."
Well,
And they're all cheering and having a good old time.
All right, well, let's get this ball on the road. Let's get this show rolling. Get this,
All right.
turn this stone over.
23 persuasion, you could have got their first child. All right, Max and Kismet, what are y'all doing now?
Are we going to check on our friends now? Short stuff.
Are we supposed to go after Ionic because he hasn't done anything?
Well, that you know of. You have no idea.
Yeah, but I thought
Has it been 15 minutes?
we were supposed to go after Ionic. Ionic needs, unless he didn't do anything.
You mean he's supposed to come back?
Yeah, the goal was for him to finish and then come back, right?
I thought it was like
Kelly.
Anik and then Winston and then you got. Yeah, that's up to y'all. That's whatever the.
No. I'm just curious because the last thing that we did was we were in the bar and Ionic had already gone.
Yeah, and he let his rat in, and then it was Winston.
Yeah, let's just hold.
Okay, perfect.
Then
so we're gonna go right back to Ionic. So
I mean, hold on, wait, hold on, just for clarity's sake, it's the turn is going to be Ionic, then Winston, then us, or was it Winston, Ionic, then us? Because I felt like Ionic just got
I
skipped.
think it was Winston, May, and then.
And then y'all.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I just went again, so Ionic would go, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's how. Okay, just wanted to clarify. Sorry.
I know nothing.
I don't know. I might have got confused somewhere too. It doesn't matter. All right, Ionic. So the little Todd comes up over from what I'm calling a skylight because I don't have a better word for it. And he comes down and he scurries and he jumps gently right into your shoulder.
Right.
And then he whispers in your ear. All you can get is images. He's whispering, but the words just are like.
Yeah.
I can't do a mouse piece.
Well, good thing he's a rat.
Squeak, squeak. Oh, squeak.
That's all you hear, but the images you get in your head are a long, strong tail. And you get an image of bars, and you get image of a big a bunch of feathers all tied together, and you can't tell what those are. And then you get very sharp teeth. So you get all of those images.
Okay. That's very useful.
So what do you do?
I will start to head on back to the tavern.
Okay. Roll stealth again.
All right.
Finally.
Let's find
Gotta
it.
stealth his way out of here.
Don't
10.
10. Well, I will
Ooh,
tell you, even
Winston
though you
Sims.
rolled a 10, and it makes sense because your ankle's a little hurt and you're kind of. Those men in the barracks are really drunk right now.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
and the guys on guard, they're actually looking out for the they're looking out, they're not looking in.
Yes.
So what you're really getting, you have a couple drunk guys in front of the barracks look at you as you come around the munitions, but they just kind of blink and they don't really see anything that interests them, and you just keep walking.
Okay.
All right.
And I'll
now
keep Todd on my shoulder as I walk back.
okay. So Max and Kismet.
So is he walking back or no?
He
Yeah,
is.
I'm walking back to the tavern.
For the sake of time, we're going to say he's entered the
All right.
with
We
Todd
see
on
him.
his shoulder, by the way.
Oh, there's a rat. Is he going to be able to get in?
It's a small little town.
Ah, they don't care.
It's just,
They've been
There's
fighting-
rats everywhere.
We
He's probably
welcome
more
him
watched
in.
than some of the denizens here.
yeah, that's true. We wave him over. Did you know that you have a rodent on your shoulder?
And blood all over your face.
And what happened to your face?
The rodent is Todd, and it was dark.
You named
You-
a rat?
Don't you name your pets?
We
You
drown
have
a
a-
lot of those at sea.
You have a pet rat?
I mean, she has 2 pet badgers that hate her. You're calling me weird?
How did I get mixed up with these people?
There was money involved.
You should have come with me,
Jealous he
Max.
Doesn't have a pet.
Touche.
Oh, Ionic knows you, Max. Okay.
Touche. Touche.
So what did you see besides nothing? Because you obviously walked face first into a wall.
There, on the top floor of the barracks, there's almost like a jail cell, and there were more of those feathers that we saw.
Okay, I forget what the feathers were. You said there was a feather with like a hole in the shaft.
Yes.
Okay. My mom just texted me and said good night as I was doing that. I hope she's not watching.
Hopefully she closed the
She
stream
loves
before
you.
that part.
Good night, mommy.
She also knows you. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
yes. So that's what they picked up. So you see, remember the rat saw a big, thick, long tail, sharp teeth, feathers like all tied together, but he couldn't figure out how, and bars. So are you going to share that with them?
So
Okay.
there was also a tail and long, sharp teeth. That makes me think that there's a lizard kept upstairs in the barracks.
It's a single story.
Oh, okay.
It was just through the roof that you could see it.
Gotcha.
Sorry, my bad.
So, I mean, did you see the lizard? You just saw the lizard's tail.
Todd saw it.
I'm sorry. What? You're
Yes.
you.
Unlike your rodents, mine actually helps us.
Okay, so we sent you to scout if there was a way in, and you sent your rat, and you beat yourself up, and your rat saw a tail and feathers.
Yes.
This is the
that
greatest
sounds
story ever. You
I
got-
look over at Max, and I just kind of stare at him.
Mistakes were made.
Do
I'm
you
so
do you
sorry.
think that
We should have never let this happen.
we should just go
Let's
check
just
it
go.
out?
So, the lizard that your rat saw, was it locked in or was it there voluntarily?
There were bars, but I'm not sure if it was closed bars or open bars.
Does a
I
rat
hope it
know
was an
what a
open
cage
bar.
is?
No, that's your job, Winston.
Wait, isn't Winston in the bear? No, Winston. Where is
He's in
Winston?
a different
Yeah.
part of the barracks.
Oh,
Winston
okay.
is not currently
Winston is,
co-located with the rest of you.
Can you
Winston is
ask-
basically in the front door, while the maybe lizard was in the.
Okay, so
back
on the
corner.
can
Can-
you draw a rudimentary map for us? And
Can
can
you,
we like mark on the map where it is?
before you go there, can you ask your rodent if the bars were on the doors or on the windows?
Or the wall.
Yes! Yes!
We got
Yes!
Steven doing it.
No one is safe, not even the DM.
Especially not the DM.
Yes.
Zafo's like
All right. While y'all are talking, there is a huge disturbance. You hear people screaming out. You hear metal hitting metal. You hear all kinds of raucous going on outside. And suddenly
Oh,
it's
it's
bright with all these
fighting
torches being
time.
lit.
Holy
I
bejesus.
quickly hold open my collar and let Todd scurry into the pocket.
I look
I'm
at
glad he
Ianic.
does
What
it.
did you do?
I like fire.
I like big fire, and I cannot lie. I'd like to grab my bow or one of my weapons and take a
too.
look outside.
Shouldn't we
Look
just
outside.
sit back for a minute and wait for some of it to die down?
Whatever's attacking the town probably has money on it.
I'm
It's
more
likely
thinking
to
about
be
getting
dead
out of here.
The longer we wait.
I'm more looking at getting
Or
out
they
of here.
overrun
alive.
us and we're stuck inside.
I will also tell you, you can hear a banging upstairs.
Upstairs?
Yes.
In the
Is
tavern?
that our
Yes.
friend, our
That
buddy?
wouldn't be hairy ass, would it?
It very well might.
Max?
Oh no.
I'll go get him.
Thanks.
I go upstairs and get hairy ass.
I'm just
All right.
sipping on
So
my
as you're letting
sangria.
Harry ass out, Winston, all the guards, they suddenly like put their drinks aside and look out, and they're struggling to try to put some armor on, and they haven't even
Oh
looked
my
outside
god,
yet,
you
but
got
they're
the town drunk, Steven! We're all dead!
You could die.
Oh my.
On the night of a siege, he opened the door.
And y'all are gonna have to give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. So
We
y'all
are
decide what you're
never-
gonna do right now with the drunk guard and Harry ass out.
We are never going to be let back in this town, are we?
No, we're gonna save the day.
Well,
I mean,
you
I
know.
can't talk to you guys because I am not co-located with you, as Zafo is so kind to point out. I am going to quickly grab my axe if I had ever sat it down, which I typically would not let it get very far from me. I'm going to yell
Fair
at
enough.
Roy. I'm going to say, Roy, you drunk? And then we're going to run out the front door.
Grr.
Oh, this is going to be so
Roy's
bad.
a big man. It would take a lot. So hopefully he's okay.
It would.
Yeah. Like
But
it
you
took,
poured him a pint of
Yeah.
to begin with. I mean,
it took,
Way to
it
go,
took
Winston.
Andre the Giant like 64 beers before he even got buzzed. It should be fine.
this is true. This is true.
Did you take one big swig right before you ran out? Because I feel like you're going to need some booze with this one.
No, I'm sober. I'm shocked sober. I'm not sober. I am capable of wielding a. I don't know. I'm gonna let
He's
the DM
college.
decide.
No, I'm fine to drive.
Yeah, I'm fine to lop some heads off some lizard people if need be. We'll let the
Yeah, there
DM
you
tell me
go.
how drunk I am to play on a D&D trope.
Sorry.
Roll
Well,
to
how
see how
much did you
drunk I
drink?
got. I don't know. I was in there for 35 minutes with a bunch of other drunks. I don't know.
Were
Taking
you-
shots of whiskey.
And he's been
know how
drinking
drunk
most of the day. So I don't know how that affects
I've been
anything. That's all I have to
sipping.
say. All right. All right. So y'all.
I've got
are you on the
Ianic.
same-
Or I've got hairy ass, and we're
right.
running back down the stairs.
Okay. So who are we at? So
Oh.
Ianic and Kismet are downstairs now. What are you?
Oh, did you get hairy ass? Oh,
Hairy ass.
They're coming down
Rogue.
the stairs right now. You can even see them coming down. So what do you two
Okay.
do?
I'm just still sitting, like picking over the rest of my. It would be a good idea just to wait.
I
Sit
grab her arm and stand her up.
Gonna sit in the Winchester, have a pint, and wait till it all blows over.
Yes!
Sorry, Ianic. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, your character's fun to write. You're all ready to fight yesterday. Okay, so Ianic picks you up and pulls you. Are you going to fight him or are you going to go with?
Okay, so I go and peek out the window.
Okay.
What do I see?
So I'm not even going to make you roll because everyone can see this. You can see all of these people. Anyone like it that looks like they're in civilian garb, like regular clothing and stuff. They are running away from the side gate, which at the tavern that you're in, it is right next to you. This side gate. So they're running as far as they can. They're running towards the barracks. They're running away. They're running toward the fancy side of town. Anywhere. They're just clearing out from around the tavern.
From
But
around
then
the
everyone-
tavern.
From around the tavern because it's right next to that side gate. And then the guardsmen, the ones that are on duty, you can see them that they bolted that front gate. So it is nice and bolted closed, and they're running around to the other side, which was supposed to be closed, but you can see it moving like a lot.
Thanks, Winston. I'm assuming that one of the guards that was meant to be there is currently drunk.
Well, initially those were the off-duty soldiers. However, all right. So Winston,
They
what do
on
you do?
duty now.
So I said this is when you had gone away for a moment.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was live tweeting our campaign just now. So I grabbed my axe if it wasn't very far from me. I don't think it was. I would have kept it fairly close. I yell, "Roy, are you drunk?"
And Ray looks
Oh,
over.
Ray, yeah.
You're good. He walks to you with a
within your
nice,
character.
solid, unflinching steps, and he picks up a helm off of the wall, and he just sets it on your head, maybe a little too hard. And he goes, "Fight!"
We're about to, Roy. I just know I need you by my side. Let's go. And I just haul butt out the door.
Rock and roll.
All right. So Max.
We run down the stairs. We run to the door and we take a look and evaluate what's happening outside. So we'd like to see what's going on. Me and hairy ass.
All right. You saw the same thing Kismet did, and I'll tell you, Arius doesn't like when people are. I can see Arius would probably go straight out to try to go help.
So
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I just watch him run.
I will
All right,
have
I find-
justice.
I find somewhere to a nice place for me to hide behind so that I can get my my hand crossbow and start shooting things that I need to shoot.
Okay. And right now you don't see anything to shoot, but you can see these people are nervous and they know something's going on, and you can see that gate moving really heavy.
Okay. So I find a nice little, I don't know, big, huge barrel or something that I hang out behind.
Do we have a... All right. Can I move it, Zafo?
Yep, go for it.
All right.
Nobody.
So just with Winston
Nice.
running out to the street with Roy beside him, walking slowly because his legs are much taller, to stay with Winston. Arias runs out and he joins when he sees Winston in the mess. So he goes to him because most people are running the other way. And sorry, I'm switching my screen over to you. And then just as you get it and you're hiding, Arias is there. Kismet and Ianic, you are still just in.
So I'm gonna, Ianic, do you have any spell that could keep a door locked?
Let me double check.
Work smarter, not harder.
Prestidigitation could probably do it. That's a minor thing. Like, it wouldn't be an enchanted lock, but it would slide the lock closed.
Why don't, is it locked or is it a that I can tell?
Is what lock?
The gate.
Yeah, the gate is locked for now. It's just moving a lot.
Okay. Well, okay, then something that will keep it to shore it up.
No, I don't think prestidigitation could.
Go
do
get a
much
filing cabinet and push it up against the door.
As soon as those are invented.
A bed.
Max!
Roy could probably keep it shut, but I wouldn't know that's what you wanted to do right now. I don't even know if I know the door's moving.
Do
I
I
hear her
see
scream at
Winston
me?
at all?
I keep calling him
You what?
Roy.
Do I see Winston?
You might have seen him. You would at least have seen Arias. As Arias ran out, you definitely would have seen him.
Okay.
So you could have followed him out. Because right now it's brighter out there because torches.
Freaking lawful good assets. Okay. So I look at Max and Ianic. Whatever's coming
No,
through
Max
that door.
is not there. Max is outside also. He went to hide behind a or something.
Oh, I thought he was hiding inside. Damn it!
Do I hear her scream?
Don't you usually hear her scream?
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Brown chickens, brown cows.
Only when the nipple clamps have been on for more than 30 minutes.
Hey-o.
It's like
I
you.
am not DMing that game. Okay.
We were not.
Wrong type of dungeon.
We didn't.
Game of Thrones.
Honey, did
That's
we
what our
stream on?
downstairs is.
Do we stream that on Saturday?
50 Shades of
Not on
Dungeons and
Twitch.
Dragons.
Oh my god. Oh girl.
Sorry. Okay, no more run for the DM. Okay.
No more room for the DM.
It's a rum.
So Max, you're outside.
I am. I've got a nice big crate that I'm hanging out behind, and I'm getting my crossbow ready because I'm about to take out some lizard folk, yo.
Okay, so Ianic, we need to go meet up with the idiots that we've aligned our.
Pot meat kettle much?
Look, badgers eat rats, so
An Eldritch Blast eats badgers.
bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
That's right.
I don't get that joke.
You should watch The Office, and you'll get it.
No, I'm not watching The
He
Office.
doesn't watch TV.
That's a lot to watch.
Oh, but it's great.
Okay, so I shoulder my badger, my weapons, and walk outside to find a short man and a demon and a drunk man.
And Ianic, what do you do?
I'll go follow him, try to find Harry.
There he is.
All right. At this point, as everyone leaves the tavern, the gates break open.
Motherfucker.
And you hear Ray say, "Lizard." And you need to roll initiative.
You're not wrong, Ray.
Since I just walked over and didn't do an action, could I take an action when the gate flies open? Or would that be my action after initiative?
We have to figure out where you are.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a token on the playfield yet.
Yeah, we need to do all of that now. So
So our initiatives aren't going to attach to a token.
and we need a
Yeah,
crate
so-
somewhere behind.
Huh?
We need a crate that Max is hiding behind. We could just pretend there's one there. You do not have to. So just
Somewhere,
assume he's behind one.
somewhere off map here. I'm assuming that the tavern is a little farther away than where we are.
A wee bit, but enough that they could still see the gate and everything.
Okay, I put myself on there.
So
Same.
I can't drop my character anywhere.
You should be able to drag your token off your bio and info page onto the map.
That's what I thought.
My initiative is 12.17. That's precise AF.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
they got very
the
specific,
dexterity. I think it's your dexterity score or modifier, dexterity score that is added so that it helps break up. Like if two people get 11, whoever has a higher dex goes first.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to get out of character to explain some rules just then. My bad.
No, thank you.
I'll go
there
back
we
to
go.
being me.
And then I need a quick roll initiative.
And Zepho, the turn order still says from the last.
Oh, it does. Stand by. Bloop. Yep. Everybody re-roll! Yay! Sorry.
Son of a butt, Zepho.
Sorry, we're still new.
No, you're
Gosh.
super. We don't care.
I care
Where's
so
initiative?
much.
Oh, there it is.
I care so much. I'm so mad right now.
It's on your core page right next to your
I got
AC and above you.
Oh, I got 13.17.
It's on
I
your,
went-
your mom's core page.
Oh.
Lizard folk going first because they a-holes.
Why are
They're
you-
probably after the rat Todd King in the cage, and that's why they're attacking.
Why are Max and I the only ones in the turn order?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Did you guys click your token when you rolled initiative?
I did. That's why I'm pink.
That's weird. That's fine. No big deal. Wait, are you re-rolling? What is going on here? Ah!
No. I was just moving the.
There
I
we
was
go.
advancing things. So
Oh, okay.
Well,
Jacob, click your thing again, and then click initiative again.
I'm in the turn order. I
Yeah,
don't know
he's
about
in
you
the
guys.
turn order. I'm in
Oh.
the turn order.
So we need
Subject's
Diana.
not.
I'm worse on my re-roll though. Zepho. Thanks.
Alright.
Item clicked and didn't add.
Hopefully, he'll be worse on his too.
You have to click your token and then
I did.
Well, just do it again.
How to use Roll20 on Twitch tonight.
Not on this
First-
channel, though. It's on some other channel.
First, you click your token,
There we
then
go.
you wonder why it didn't work, and then you click it
That's
again.
voice.
Okay,
So-
cool. Why is this not adding?
Zepho,
Because-
why did my initiative drop whenever you rolled?
I think lizard people are maybe the same, or bandits are maybe the same token as you.
Oh, I was gonna say we've got multiple tokens on the
think
board,
so.
so make sure it's actually your token that you're clicking.
I did, and it went from 8.19 and down to 5.1.
I have my glorious Eric Webb provided paladin. Thank you,
I
Eric
would
Webb.
too, but it didn't copyright, so I'm just like this weird squiggle puss.
Squiggle
I don't
Puss.
understand how that happened.
That's my garbage cover band.
Okay.
Squiggle Puss.
Squiggle puss.
They love it when we
So-
play I'm Only Happy When It Rains.
Sub, you might want to try to get in the turn order.
I've been trying. I hadn't clicked every time I rolled an
I mean, we
So
could
when
do
you
it
So
the
click
old
your-
school
highlight.
and just
So
write it
click
down.
your character,
Yep.
Can you interact with your character when you click it?
I have to go fill up
And
my water.
then-
BRB.
and then open up your character sheet
Yep.
and click initiative. I heard a bloop, but I didn't see it. It didn't happen.
So when you
Where are
click your
Wait,
character,
where are you on the thing?
What do you mean?
put a dot on you or something.
Did you not?
Blue dot.
Okay. Yeah, he's right in front of me.
On the right. I'm not on the right layer.
That time? Yeah, there we go.
go.
Of course, the crap initiative that time.
Oh, it's still the same order though. Well, no, I dropped down whenever I'm now lizard people initiative, but that's okay. I'll go last.
It'll all work out.
Lizard folk.
I don't care.
There you go.
Max, like I'm short, I get advantage.
I know. Yeah, I should be rolling advantage.
Did lizard
I
folk
don't
get
know
a
why it doesn't
natural
show
20?
everybody's name.
They did.
No, they didn't.
At some point, they did.
At some point they did, and
But then we
I had to
re-roll.
re-roll,
But you should be happy
so...
we had to re-roll.
All right, let's rock and roll.
All right, let's go.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I gotta pull... I got one more person I gotta pull up.
She
Yeah,
said,
all the people.
Oh yeah, Arius too, right?
Yeah.
We need our healer on deck.
Yeah, we're gonna need the healer.
I want a banana.
You heard her, McFly. Run to Trader Joe's.
Oh, he's such a good husband. Did you see that? Taking off.
He
and ready to
would, though.
go.
He would. He's so
I
awesome.
know. Zepha would not have done that. For
I think he would.
Didn't realize there was a bus stop right here.
That was so good, Sub.
I often remind Steph that her replacement husband sucks. We're always joking. Like, you know, your replacement husband would never do this. She's like, I know, he's total crap. It's like, I know.
Every time Zepha wants to do something crazy, I always say, "You."
Oh, it muted. It cut you out. It didn't want us to hear what you said.
I didn't even touch my mic. What's up with that?
I don't know. It does that a lot for you. And it's usually when you say, you know what just happened? And nobody has a clue.
Or it's like
that
the
was...
result of a critical roll.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you just... And then
Well,
we're just like, what just happened?
You know, I don't know when that happens. You have to tell me, right?
I know, but it's obnoxious to keep telling people to repeat themselves. Zapho's going to buy you a new headset, and we'll be good to go.
Very true.
Zapho's going to fix our audio quality.
Yes.
All right, so are we ready to fight, Zepho?
I'm putting him on the spot.
Yeah. I think we got Arius, we got Lizardboat, we got Max, we got Winston, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I only got 5 characters on the board. Who's on the? No,
We only have 5 characters.
Yeah, we only have 5.
There's only 5.
Yes, you're right. Never mind.
All right. So
I
I
can
don't know why
count.
there's a name up top. I think, is that you, Kismet? Who's the first one up there?
No, I'm.
Yeah, that's got to be you.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I
that
had-
is Puss.
It has a bow.
I have no idea why it doesn't show your name.
Well, I did show the name. But anyway, so that's you, Kismet?
Yes.
Well, we need to set the scene. So the gates came down, and there are 2 huge lizard men. And their mouths kind of look like alligators with their sharp teeth and their pointy nose, but they are standing upright like a man. Their tails are really, really thick and long, and they swish back and forth, but not cute like Arius is, like really violently, like dirt comes up when they hit that. They are holding weapons, but they seem to be pretty primitive. So kinds of things like spears with sharpened
Flint.
Thank you. Like flint on the end, sharpened. Some of them have like little flint with kind of handles for like daggers, but it's still just flint. And then they have some bows and arrows. Again, it's all flint. It's all pretty primitive compared to what you have. They're not wearing armor, but those scales look pretty fierce. And they're even if they had no weapons, they have claws on the end of their hands that could probably slice right through human flesh.
So, how much do I know about like a lizard person? Like, do I know if they're intelligent, or spoken to, or super aggressive? Yada yada yada.
Why don't you roll knowledge of some sort?
Nature, probably.
Knowledge of some sort. Where are you?
Do they count as nature though, since it's a civilization? I don't know.
She could do history, and that would probably
That might work better.
involve culture as well as other aspects.
Ready, roll. Normal roll, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
11.
You rolled an 11. Okay.
Okay.
You know the things you know about them is that they like to hide in mud. So you see 2 of them out here, but in all that swampland back there, you have no idea are hidden underneath.
Okay.
And that's about all you know about them, really.
So, what was the first part? I know they what?
That they don't climb, so they can't get over that fence.
Okay.
Much like
That's why they had
zombies,
to break
their
the door.
brethren. They do
Right.
not climb.
So keep in mind that rounds here are about 6 seconds.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
just
don't
gonna.
set
I'm
the
gonna
timer,
hold.
Zepho. We're still new at this.
Yeah.
I
No,
understand. No.
Which is why it's starting next episode.
She has, she has time to think and do
Yes,
it.
they can take an
We have
action.
time to think and then do it. Yep.
Yeah.
We will set timers once we get really good at it.
Okay, so
Also,
I'm just gonna blurt out to who's around me. So Ionic's around me. Is that Max with the radioactive symbol?
Yeah.
Okay, and then so I'm just gonna blurt out. I think they're after the one they have captive, and then I'm gonna pass.
And then you're gonna pass. Are you gonna move at all to get close?
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna leave some people between me and the Crocgators.
Also, does anybody speak Draconic?
Ooh,
I do not believe I do.
I don't speak
No,
shit.
I only speak Dwarven and Common.
Those are the only two important languages.
I speak Common, Elvish, and Gnomish. I am more eloquent in words than I thought. Michael Scott.
What about area, Safo?
I don't know that he does either. I don't think any of us spoke Draconic.
Nah, I think his extra language is for Infernal.
I feel like Ionic would be the only one who spoke that because, warlocks.
Nope, that's Abyssal.
What?
Abyssal?
That's a vacuum cleaner.
Is that yes or no, Zafo?
Sure.
I can't hear you, Zafo. You're muted.
negative Draconic.
All right, so nobody can speak. So you can hear them. They're like kind of making these growling grunts, but nobody has any idea what they're saying.
Them's fighting words.
Oh, I have a real dumb idea.
All right, so Kismet, were you passing?
Actually, can I reach in the badger bag and take out the scale?
Sure.
Okay. Please, you're gotta be asleep. Okay, that was my move.
All right. So how do we make it go forward? Just hit this forward button?
Bloop. I hit
I'm
it.
afraid if I did it, I broke something. Okay, Ionic, what are you doing?
So here. I'm not moving, I'm just checking distances right now. Let me make sure.
Just checking how far away can I be to send this fireball right at their
Yeah.
faces.
Okay, so yeah, I will move right there. And then, are there any lizard people within 30 feet of me?
According to the map, it doesn't look like they've come through the door yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't see any.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, but I had the door come down, remember?
From
Yeah.
down or
We
open?
just have to pretend that
Oh,
door
okay,
is.
so it's down. The
Yeah,
lizard,
we have to pretend.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we
Okay.
couldn't make that part.
the lizard people
Right.
we see are on the outside of the door.
Right, so you just see these two. That's all you
Okay,
can see.
gotcha.
And let's see.
Oh, look, he made it come down. Good job. He must have missed when I had it come down.
She said.
No, I was thinking I needed an image of the gates just open. And I was like, I could just delete the gate.
Totally works.
That's using the old noodle.
The wet noodle and armor.
Wet
Is that what
noodle
you
and
said?
plate
Plate
armor.
mail.
Plate mail.
Okay.
So I will use thaumaturgy to create a couple of like tremors right in front of the gates.
So right in front of the lizard men here?
Yeah. So that guard that's in between the two little like raised areas, like the row in front of him.
Okay.
So it's going to shake over there for a full minute.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be right on the guard.
Or then the space to his right, because I think that's
Right. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Just trying to freak them out.
All
Right
right.
about that spot. Yeah. I want it pinged. Damn it. It's fine. We're good.
All right, the lizard men. When the sound, so it's just a tremoring. It's loud.
I think it also looks like it's rumbling.
Yeah, harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, the lizard men, they were standing upright, but with this whole trembling, they dropped to all fours and they're listening to the ground now. But they're still making that kind of chanting, grumbling sound.
Okay.
All right, Zepho, what do we have? Lizard men?
Nope. Actually, the guards move.
Do they though, or do they stumble?
Yeah, I was gonna say the guards are pretty darn drunk. So how do we do this?
Well, we had some guards that were on duty.
Duty.
So let's see. Let's start with this guy way over here. No, don't.
Oh, he's over on the fence. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So he's just gonna move in a little bit so he can maybe take a shot eventually because he's one of the guards who hasn't taken a shot, and this guy is going to go ahead and load his crossbow.
10 of those suckers.
Yeah.
We go die. Way to go, Steven.
We have Ray. He's
All right.
You called him by the right
And this guy over here, I still can't get this thing to ping for crap. Anyway, so all the guards up top are loading their crossbows. The guy here on the inside, let's see. Yeah, he's gonna kind of back off and run around the corner because he's a little freaked out. Well, I mean, the lizard man just blew the gate open, so
in the
he's
ground.
like,
is
"What
rumbling.
the what?" Man, the ground is rumbling right next to him, and he's backing his way around the corner there.
Chaos.
All right. Also, you got all these civilians that are looking at.
Running away.
Uh,
Make sure to leave a raid.
All right.
Way to go.
You guys are moving in. All right, Ray is this guy over here, the guy that just moved.
This
The
this
cloak
fellow.
guy with the ponytail?
That guy. Oh. All right. I think that pretty much covers the guards.
All right. And then all Ray does is Ray looks at Winston. Lots lizard men.
I can see that, Ray.
All right, Winston, you're up.
I'm up. Okay. I'm gonna just run up here to the. How far can I go? Hold on a second. Let me measure this thing. I forgot how this all
30
works.
feet.
Did Winston hear me
6
when
squares.
I yelled?
Probably. What did you yell again? How do you
About
tell how far you?
about them having a lizard in captivity.
Oh, that's a good point because Winston didn't know.
Yeah, but am I gonna have a conversation with you about it right now? We're getting
No,
attacked.
I just didn't know what.
Okay, well let me run to this gate right here. Bloop. So I'm gonna pick myself up. If I can I pick myself up and run? I think I can go to like right here. And get right in the middle and tell them, do you feel that? We have a god in here with us. Turn around.
Roll intimidation.
You're gonna be glad you had me roll that. 8. I got an 8. I rolled an 8. They're
We got
terrified.
the god of
Scary.
bunnies.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna backtrack. Ready? I'm gonna say when he yells that, Ray up beside him and stands beside him. So can he roll again with
With advantage.
With
All right,
advantage,
so
'cause
yeah, roll.
his base
Go
huge.
ahead. Roll it again.
I get advantage because Ray is. I got an 11. I have a
Nice.
+5 in intimidation, you guys. A
tried to help
+5. I'm not very
I have
scary
a
right now.
+5 in intimidation.
All right. So at
Charisma,
11, the
baby.
lizard men, remember they were down on all fours, so they just stand up and they're looking at you and they're kind of stomping along with the rhythm of the vibrating ground.
Oh shoot, they got their sea legs.
Is that all? I get confused.
I think
over what
that's
they
all
do.
that's all I can do in this round.
Okay. Max?
I check my weapon, take a look, make sure it's cocked, locked, and ready to rock.
Yes.
He means his crossbow, right?
Well,
About our stream from Saturday night.
Did Max hear my exclamation?
I did, but we have zero proof that is truly what happened other than what a rat saw. I'm not putting much stock in that just yet. I need to
Hey, it's a
have
rat
a little
and
bit
the vision
more.
of an eldritch god.
Oh, Jesus. I am not losing my life over what a rat may or may not have seen. I'm sorry. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's kill these damn lizard folks.
Have fun.
so what are we doing?
Oh, I just checked my weapon to make sure I'm ready to go. I'm still hanging out behind the barrel, so I get to maintain my my sneaky
Okay.
because that's what I'm going to use next round.
Oh, it's the lizard man go. Uh-oh.
Sorry,
Lizards.
communicating. All right, go ahead.
Lizard moose people.
The Canadian lizards are attacking.
Oh, this is scary.
They're stopping short though. That's intriguing.
Yeah.
You see them. There's more of them popping up out of the. They're just all standing there.
They're all standing.
standing there.
How many are there?
Well,
like
at this point, there's at least 5
10.
at the gate. And that's really all you can see because you can't see around. You can't see around the barrier. So you just see these 5 right here.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Hey, 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 hey.
Not if they're not encroaching. I'm wondering about this now.
They're standing right here, and they're all stamping on the ground and stamping on the ground, stamping on the ground, and making that awesome Canadian moose lizard thing that.
They want their. Oh my god! You sound like a Yeti in heat. Sorry.
Does Ray know what they're saying?
They speak the same language.
I'm actually curious. I'm really intrigued to find out if Ray is some sort of savant and he like speaks perfect Draconic.
No.
He got his masters in Dragon
You
University.
can ask him in your next move. Okay.
Okay, I'll ask him.
All right. So that's it for the lizard folk for this move. Arius. So what would Arius do?
He would try to like go bribe them with honey treats and
With love and flowers.
tea.
They
I
seem
think
very
that-
upset, and the goddess of
Why?
joy would have us try to find out why they're so angry.
Now that sounded like Arius.
Stand by.
He would definitely take me up on the, rat being trapped in the. Jacob, I want a teacup poodle.
What?
I am
That was
not-
random.
There is no yapper dog coming into this house.
Yeah.
It'd be slow.
You know what? Arius giggles just a little bit and casts thaumaturgy to effect a voice, right? I can do that. A loud voice.
Voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. Up to 3
There we
times.
go.
Yeah.
He amplifies his voice and says, You shall not pass!
I'm so happy right now. Oh.
Yes.
Are you gonna kill Arius? Okay. And that's what he does right now? Does he move or anything?
He just stands there and yells. That sounds right.
His spell worked. It was good.
Is this guy? Let me sure I got the right one.
Yeah, Arius is the one with the horns.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna stay with everybody else because seems like the smart thing for the cleric to do.
Okay.
All right. Hey, let me do the thing. Sorry. All right.
What thing?
I got rid of the blue circle.
Oh, thank you. I couldn't clear it.
All right, so Kismet's turn. Now, I'm going to interrupt. Before Kismet's turn, the badgers wake up because there was a lot of noise. There's a lot of rumbling. There's all kinds of things going on. And the badgers jump out of the bag and they grab that. They have that feather, the
Yeah.
one that you looked at, but
Yeah.
you put it back in the bag. So they have that feather and they actually run out to the lizard man and they hit that first guy on the left and they give him the feather.
Oh, beautiful badgers.
And then the badgers run off into the swamp on the other side.
What the
That's
devil?
my life.
So,
They were working for the lizard men.
the
I
lizard
think-
man holds that feather, and all the lizard men grow quiet.
Oh, snap.
All right, Kismet, what are you gonna do?
Shit my pants.
Okay, roll a Constitution check.
Everyone else roll fortitude.
Oh my god, that was the most D&D joke ever. How far can I walk forward?
30
You can
feet.
walk 30 and do an action, or you can run 60.
Because I don't want to attack them.
Nope.
Okay, so can they see me from where I am?
No, I think they can only see Winston and Ray. They're the only ones right up front. Because they haven't quite gotten far enough for line of sight.
Okay, so can I move? Wait, can I move here? Shit. Against wait.
No.
Oh
that
my
might
god! Stop it. Okay, so it was here.
Oh my god!
Was it here or here? It was here. Okay, now can they see me?
Looks
Yes.
like at least one would be able to, or a few.
Yeah, exactly. Those two
Okay.
in the front for sure. Probably but the one holding the feather can definitely see you.
Okay, I'm gonna get myself killed. So I put my hands up the
You
scale.
put your hands up and cut out.
I put my hands up. I don't know how to. I'm so white. I hold the scale up in the air and kind of like wave it.
Like you just don't care.
Yes, that's what I was trying to do. That. And I can't do anything else, can I?
I mean, you probably that sounds like a minor action.
Okay.
Um,
Can I yell at my
Yeah.
party not to attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
yeah,
can yell whatever you want.
yeah, you can yell.
Okay. Don't just whoever can you don't attack them. And then yeah. Max, I need you to go set that thing free, damn it.
All right,
So-
Ionic.
I will. Sure. Yep, he's within 30 feet. So I will awaken mind to talk to that lizard dude and ask him. I ask them why they're here.
Okay, that sounds fair. And all you have to do is cast that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
it lets me understand them, so it's not
It
just
says understand
shouting.
as long as he speaks any language.
You
Nice
No,
try.
can
wait.
send messages back and forth, not roar at each other.
I was like, what is going? Oh, what are you doing? It just says that he must be able to understand
Hold
at
on.
least one language.
Yeah, but it also
Don't need to
only.
share a language.
I understand, but it also suggests that it suggests that it is a single direction.
Okay.
It says
Am I?
Even if it is a single direction, what's the problem?
One-way communication. As per Wizards of the Coast, it's single directional. Only from the warlock to the target, not from the target to the warlock.
Oh, okay. So he can send a message, but they can't send a message to him.
Correct.
But it
Okay.
doesn't say that in this little block.
Yeah, it says you can communicate telepathically with any creature you can see. It doesn't say that's a one-way communication. I mean, I guess it's implied,
again,
but it's rule zero.
With me being DM again, I'm going to say that they share one.
That's fair enough. Rule 0. You called it.
That's right. This is our rule. One communication back and forth. So, Ionic, what would you like to tell him or ask him or say to him?
I will ask them why they're attacking us.
Okay. So the guy, it's the same guy holding the feather, right? The one on the left. Is that the one you talked to?
Yes, the one on the left.
And he goes, he sends a thing back to you. And he says, you have shaman.
We got their holy man.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to call that out to everybody.
Hey, if only someone would have mentioned that 17.
Yeah, my rat did.
God, I hate you so much, though. Oh, that's good.
So now everyone
Their,
knows.
their clan shaman is somewhere in the town. If they get him, they might leave us alone.
Max knows where it is.
All right. So now it is
Not my
the
turn.
guard's turn.
It is indeed.
What the guard's gonna do? Guards are gonna do. What they're gonna do?
Well,
What you gonna do?
what
when
you
the
gonna
guards-
do when the guards come for you? So we're gonna start with this guy right here up on the gate tower thingy there. And he is going to target the lizard man closest to him down and to the right.
They
with
must have
his
not heard
crossbow.
They must have not heard the "don't attack" command from the random
Non-guard
Human
person who
out
doesn't
there.
live here.
You knew he would.
I gotta open that sheet because I forgot to. All right. And he misses.
Yes.
He still fired a shot.
It was a warning
He
shot.
did indeed fire a shot. And to add to that, the guard on the other side, guard on the east gate tower, is going to fire at the lizard guy closest to him. Oh, he does damage.
We're so screwed.
We're gonna die.
Yep. It'd be great if we were sober.
You guys are probably sober.
Ionic hasn't had a thing to drink, but he still has blood on his face and spraying ink.
I have a quarterstaff I can use to support me.
Okay. So that lizard is down a little bit. Got a bolt sticking out of him. This
Oh,
guard up
no.
on top is going to also fire his crossbow at his closest,
Because crossbows.
and he misses
He misses a lot.
a lot. Reroll a 3. He was missing everything.
You forgot to put a bolt
The
in the
next
crossbow.
guy
I hope we
is
don't
moving
die.
in and then firing at one of the lizard folk out in the field.
Mm-mm.
And natural 20.
Oh,
Nice, but
shoot.
not really.
So he takes a bit of a hit there. And what else? We got some guards moving up.
Move it on up.
He moves into melee and attacks.
Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill.
Oh,
Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill.
And that definitely hits. And the first lizard man goes down.
Oh, no.
No, he killed the one with the feather.
What? Oh, snap. He did not.
He
Damn, that was
did.
on my talk. Dang it. I was going to name him Carl.
Son of a gun.
You could name him Carl.
Yeah.
Do you have any friends with 2-syllable names?
No.
No.
I don't think we're going to get to have a conversation after that one, guys.
Oh, let's.
I got to decide who to kill now. The ones
The
that drew blood
guards.
first. Because justice
The
must be
guards,
done.
'cause it says-
The guards.
And everyone else just moves? Yes, Safo?
Yep. Everybody else is just moving.
I wonder if they
All
would
right.
have just shot right off the gate without a command if they weren't all drunk.
Yeah.
Probably.
The racist.
Well, the ones
animals.
on the gate were sober, right?
Yeah,
the
they
drunk
were
ones
sober.
are the ones back here by you, because those are the ones already on duty.
Yep.
All right. I do feel obligated, as before Winston goes, the Ray turns to Winston, and he puts both hands on his shoulder, and Winston's knees buckle just a little bit, and he says, "Shaman, barracks." And then he turns in front of Winston and pulls his sword.
Okay. So is this my turn now? Because I was
It is
going to
your
ask
turn.
him what she meant about the shaman. So now he's told me the shaman in the barracks. So I am going to ready my axe because I just saw a lizard man go down. Whether we want to fight or not, this is probably going to happen. And I yell back to my crew off to the bottom, the southwest of me, and say, "Get the shaman from the barracks!" And I ready my weapon.
Okay. Is that your full move? Is that all you do for
That's
right now?
all I'm gonna do because I'm gonna wait for the lizard men to take an action.
Nobody wants to kill the things because good. Well, they're not.
Except the
good.
guards, they're all for it. Okay, so Max, what are you doing?
I guess I'll run to the barracks, grab the see what I can see. So I leave from behind the comfort of my wonderful little barrel and run. I guess how far am I from the barracks?
Pretty
You
far
can-
this time. We're gonna say it takes you 2 moves. So this will be 1 move. We'll give you 1. Then it'll be. Even
All
though
right,
it's really
so-
farther than that, but that's what we're gonna do, so you can get there faster.
I'm about here now, I guess. The barracks are this
Because
way.
you can
right?
do 60 feet in a single turn.
Something like that, yeah.
So you're definitely off the map in 1 turn.
Yep, and then we're just gonna put you right to the barracks. It's magic of storytelling.
All right. I'm off the map.
And the lizard folk go again? Didn't they just go? Oh no, it's a things. Okay, so Max is off the map now. And lizard men.
Lizard guys. All right. Well then. Yeah. All right. So lizard guys are all in here. Going to the closest guy here, and we'll be attacking. Gets 2 attacks. So we're gonna first attempt to smack him with a club because that seems like a fun time. And that
He
is
deserves
a
it. He attacked
hit.
the lizard.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
That's a lot of damage.
That's not
7
so
damage.
great.
7 damage.
So this guard goes down.
Bye, Felicia.
I still don't know who the bad guys are.
I
That's-
mean, the lizard
that's-
people have killed, and the guards have killed. They
Yeah,
also have a
these
shaman.
scales are pretty even right now, 1 for 1. They both deserved it.
Good guy, bad guy. The
Three.
world's not black and white.
Do we know that Ionic mental text messaging could talk to the lizards?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
I
I found out
called
about
out
the
that
shaman.
they had the shaman.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean you know how he got the information. You just trusted him.
Well, he'd already shown you the rat. I trust him because he's been on my side since we got together.
You trust them because you're
And
drunk.
remember,
Sit down.
also, Winston, you got a little hint of it when you barracks, and then they all hushed up.
Yeah. They
then
were
they
talking about
told
a
you
trade. Or
So enough clues put together. It makes perfect sense. That's what y'all would think.
yeah, because I'm an investigator.
No. Oh, this guy rolls a 23, but only does 3 damage against this lovely guard.
At least that lizard skipped arm day a couple times.
It's those primitive weapons against the armor.
He is definitely hurting. And the next lizard is attacking the same guy because he's right here and close. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. The first lizard gets his second attack. And he rolls a natural 20.
Oh, snap. Why are your dice so good?
9 damage. And he goes down. Bit in the neck.
Oh, ow. Mm.
Not the greatest ever. Yeah. We got more streaming in through the gate. As fast as they can.
Good. That's good.
This is
I say
awesome.
we leave the guards to die.
Alright.
I will defend myself.
Well, yeah.
Can
Can we run
Sorry, if I was on double duty, he's got
Why is Ionic showing that he doesn't have full hit points? Ionic,
Like-
is there? Oh,
to.
yes.
He
I
hit his
tripped.
nose.
That's right. Never mind.
And spring was important.
Um,
You could heal him, right? Can Arius do that?
let me see if I got a good way to do that. Not at the moment. Not without consuming
that spell
slots.
slot? Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Not with it.
So we're gonna let's see. Actually, Ionic is gonna follow Max.
I am.
Hmm.
You mean Arius? I don't think
Yeah,
he'd leave
sorry.
the party.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right.
What do you think, Winston?
Um,
You know him the best. Do you think he'd save the party, or do you go to free the shaman?
Arius, he would probably, if Max has already left, right?
Mhm.
So he would
Mhm.
probably see that as being taken care of, and he would stay to support his friends.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I agree with
he's
that.
gonna move up and
Can he heal or buff someone?
yes. So he's going to cast. Where? So I started what? Right here.
Close enough.
Excellent. So I'm going to move right up here behind Winston and cast. Sure, I got the right one. Yeah. Resistance, which, Winston, you may, within the next 1 minute, you may roll an extra d4 on a saving throw.
Good.
All right. On to Kismet.
Me. Does it? So I'm what 30? Oh shit, they're close. Mm.
That one's dead.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
How fast can I go this way?
Up to 60 feet if you want to use your movement and your action.
Does it look like Winston or anyone else is going to? Where's Max?
He's off the board now because he went to go free the
Oh,
phone.
that's right. That's right. So Ionic is blue. Can I yell Winston fall back and then drop back to where this
Ionic.
blues? Yeah. Behind Ionic.
You certainly can. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will go to this little thing right here. It's hard to see the dots. Stop dots.
Somebody's agitating the dots.
Okay, stop dots.
And Ionic, what are you doing?
I am gonna go catch up to Max.
Hold on, wait. Are you coming too?
Yeah. You can't talk to the lizard shaman. I can.
Only once.
Well, then what am I running for? What? Jesus.
You're going to free the shaman.
Because
Yeah,
I
but
don't I don't have a
Okay,
lockpick kit.
Ready? Yeah, I was going to say ready as a D.
All
You
right.
cut out after
You're
DM.
not
That was
speaking,
not a bad
Kelly.
decision. I'm sorry, I'm not speaking.
You cut
Yeah,
out after
you
you
were-
said as the DM.
Yeah, as the
Yeah.
DM, that Max, that makes sense because you're the thief, so you can pick the lock.
Oh yeah, I could pick the lock. Two of the parties. Never mind. Let's go. Rock and roll,
You
baby.
get a fuss budget.
Rock and roll.
So, Ionic, are you going after Max?
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, you should be able to go to 60 feet, so you can go off the map.
Yep.
And then next, is that lizard men or guards?
Should be guards after me.
Guards. All right. First guard. There's crossbow. Flam. He hits for 4 damage. The one closest to him, which, yeah, bad day for that guy. Another dead blizzard. Next.
People
you-
so casually.
Can you
I know,
call out
right?
the damage so we know like how much you did?
Oh, sorry. Yes. So next guard fires, rolls a 12 and misses.
Oh snap!
And
They're gonna be mad.
Third guard on the wall fires at the closest lizard and miss again. These guards aren't very good at their job. 5 and 6, and I don't think he can see anyone from where he is, so he can't do anything. We got our really cool guard down here who wasn't looking forward to joining this melee. And so he was one of the ones out of the guardhouse. So he rolls at disadvantage,
Ooh, 7.
which is a good thing considering he would have had a 17 and hit, but no such luck. Roll a 7.
Yeah,
It's
real
bad
real
for
good.
him.
And this guard jumps in front of Winston. This guard runs up here. So I got 2 more melees. Again, we're rolling at disadvantage. Oh, would have been a 20. Instead, it's a 3. Which definitely misses. And we'll roll that for everybody. All right. Guards are done. Winston, you're right here in the thick of things. What do you want to do?
Apparently so. So Kismet yelled to me to fall back, so I'm going to turn to Ray, and tell him. Oh, what am I going to tell him?
Fall back.
No, I need to. I'll tell him hold the line. We'll get the shaman, and then I'll fall back at 30 feet back towards Kismet and such. So however far that is, let me see. Just FYI too, it's getting awful late here in the Eastern time zone, and I'm awful sick. So I'm gonna be tapping out here soon.
Nope, that's good timing.
All right. That's it for me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back up.
All right.
Max.
Ray nodded at Winston before he ran away and stood there with his men. All right, lizard folk.
I'm going to get Ray killed.
No, it's Max. I already advanced it. It's supposed to be Max.
Oh, why did you?
I
All right, so
already
Max-
advanced it. Yeah.
So Max, you arrive at the barracks, and there's nobody there, so it's completely empty.
Well, I
So-
run in.
So, Zayfa, can we pull the barrack? How do we do that?
Magically. Yep, you got it.
All right. Is Max token on there? You might as well throw Ionix on too, because he'll be.
So which way are they coming from? The front door there?
Sure. It doesn't really matter because he runs in and you get all the way to the back.
So I know approximately where he's at based on what I saw earlier and what Ionix Rat described.
Okay.
Yes, and where the badgers. You also saw the hole where the badgers came in.
Yeah.
So you run straight to the back.
Yeah.
And you'll be right in front of where that little bush is actually, I decided were holes. So right here, and you see a jail cell, and inside there is Lizard Man sitting cross-legged on the ground with his long tail laying straight out behind him. And he's sitting there with his eyes closed, looking very peaceful with a big feather necklace on.
That's a shaman.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do for this move. So Arius, what does Arius do?
I have to look at the other. I look at the other map.
I'm gonna say, oh no, sorry, it's lizard folk next anyways. What are lizard folk? I'll move the map. You just moved it. We're good.
Lizards are going to. So he can't move. This guy moves in. This guy moves. Okay. We're gonna have to get rid of this guy. I'm taking the dead off the field because there's too many icons.
Such good undertakers, even in the middle of an active fight.
Absolutely. All right, so this guy's gonna have a bad day. All right, that guy right there, not having a good day. He's got 3 lizards that are wanting to take his head off. So we're gonna start with bites. Oh, it's definitely going to be a bad day for him. That's a natural 20.
Are you cheating? What is this?
I actually am not. So that's going to be 8 damage. Next lizard. Bite attack. Normal roll. 11, which brings it to 15. What are their armor class? Which hits for 4 damage, and down he goes. Do that. He's down, and we've got 2 lizards that are going to attack the next guard. Right. $16. He does a little bit of damage. Just bites him a little bit on his arm, and the next guy comes in.
All right, Zafo, fellow DM, since we're about ready to go, I'm gonna.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna
Go
move
for
it back to the barracks.
Yep.
And can we move Ionic in here as well?
Oops.
He is there.
Ah!
Okay, good. All right, so Ionic, you can go back and go all the way back where Max is.
Yep.
Can we put a lizardman in there, honey?
No. Yes.
Our DMs are married.
We're just very close.
Did you say I was
No,
here
back
too?
here. He should be back here.
No,
Where?
you just fell back a little bit.
Back
You
by
didn't
the
start
fire
running
thing in the
towards
back
us.
south. All the way on the south.
Never mind. I am not
By
here.
the little bush.
Ignore
South
me.
and to the right.
Hiding in the bush.
To the right. See that bush down there?
Tiny
That's the hole.
bush.
There you go. Perfect. Okay. So
Any
Ionic.
bush well groomed? What?
All right. So Ionic and
Max.
Max come right up here. The lizard man, he's sitting on the ground with his legs crossed and his tail out majestically. And he looks, and suddenly he just opens his eyes and looks at you two. And then
What up?
he makes a little squeaky sound. And Todd jumps out from Ionic and scurries through the gates right up to him. All right. So technically, I think Max was first. So Max, what do you do?
I checked the lock to see if we can open the door.
How do they pick locks, CFO?
Is the door locked?
So he's just checking the door.
Okay, the door is locked. Sorry.
All right. Well, then I take out my lockpick kit and I start working on the lock.
So that is going to be a. Where are your skills? Because I cannot find them. Why don't you have a proficiency in that?
I do. Because I am a pickpocket.
Jacob, you're cutting out.
I'm sorry. That's because I'm not speaking in the mic.
I think he was.
Minor details.
You and I'm up
Go ahead and roll it. If you can find it, roll it. Otherwise, it's going to be a dexterity check.
We haven't had our thief break any locks yet. See, new skill.
I don't know. Because there's no disabled device anymore.
Rub your butt on it.
There's my dexterity. And tools and proficiency. I got thieves' tools.
Talk into the microphone.
Nice.
I have thieves' tools.
There you go.
Whatever.
Ah.
I'm gonna
That
say
did not
since-
go nearly as well.
I think it's fine. Since dexterity is 18 and the thieves' tool is 9, I'm gonna say the lock is a little tough, but you know you can break it, so you get working on it.
You have been
And-
practicing.
Ionic,
Oh,
what
I
do you
rolled
do?
a 3.
I will use Awaken Mind to tell the shaman that we will let him out if he calls off the attackers.
The shaman blinks at you as he's gently petting Todd, who seems very close to him. As he's gently petting Todd, he looks at you and he goes, "You need not go in my mind. I speak your tongue."
Oh.
I apologize. I did not know that.
My men, they've come they've come for me again, have they not?
They do. They are at the gates.
Well,
And
someone's-
of course, we can avoid any unnecessary bloodshed if you just agree to take them with you.
There's already been bloodshed.
Any bloodshed that hasn't happened yet is unnecessary.
I allowed myself to be captured. I wanted to talk to the men in charge, but these men, they don't wish to talk.
Sadly, that's how bureaucracy works.
Enjoy drinking. So, Max, we're going to say that the lock pops open. And do you open the door? Apparently, it needs some WD-40, but it worked. And then, so the shaman stands up and he walks forward and he holds his hand out with Todd, and Todd jumps right back on Ionic. And
Great.
the shaman leaves and he goes straight out to the gates. So let's go to the gates again. Let's see, how do I move it? Here. Look, I can
I'm
totally
assuming we
learn.
follow, right?
I would assume if you wish to follow.
Yeah.
She can be taught.
Ha ha ha. I learn fast, you know. Okay, so So the shaman comes out and he sees all the bloodshed and he whispers and waves his hands like this, and everything goes quiet. The lizard men, the armor, everyone goes quiet and just drops their arms. And everyone, all of you, both Kismet and Arius and everyone who's out there, you all feel this like peaceful calm wash over you. And you also just drop your arms and look at the shaman coming.
Peaceful calm, like a really good Dewey.
Way to bring it
So
back.
the peaceful calm comes. And the shaman walks, all the lizard men that are still alive drop to their knees and bow down before the shaman. And all the guards, they freak out and they're running off to the side and giving him as much room as they possibly can. So is anyone going to do anything?
Make way for the shaman.
Could you send my badgers back when you see them?
He comes over. He comes to you, Kismet, because you still have the scale in your, right?
Yeah.
He comes to you, Kismet, and he takes the scale and he says, "Thank you for listening to the sign." And then he whistles. He whistles some kind of weird whistle thing. And here comes your badgers, right?
Yes.
And they come back over. And he looks at you and he says, "Take care of them. They will take care of you."
They keep biting me.
And then he goes out through the gate. He gives you no other advice. Sorry, you're on. He goes out through the gate. And he stops with each of his dead lizard men. And he puts a hand on their forehead and says something in Draconic. You don't know what it is. And he says it. And the guards are not moving. They're not getting anywhere near. And they look at all the dead.
Ah, yes, the lizard people of Kashyyyk.
Who needs the soundboard? Okay, so as he keeps going, all the lizardmen follow him, and they all leave peacefully.
Well, that ended better than I would have thought.
That's it for the day.
No more unnecessary bloodshed.
50 dead alligators and not enough dead guards.
How many died?
So there are 8. There are 8 living lizard men.
So 2 died.
I counted.
More guards died than lizardmen, I'll tell you that.
That's probably for the best.
That's because the guard rolled under, or the lizards rolled under 20 twice.
Oh, we're gonna...
It was kind of ugly.
And even then, they were high teens.
We're gonna get to the
Seriously,
bottom
you
of this.
saw the rolls. There would no FUD. I'm not fudging rolls. I would just click the character sheet.
Strong lizard.
The trick is all their attack rolls were 15 to 20 instead of 1 to 20.
I'm just so proud of you guys for not just attacking. I was waiting on any way you want. So,
Justice,
I was about ready to
man.
shoot him.
yeah, see, it could have gone either way.
You're welcome.
The rat said there was a
Thank
captive,
you,
and he
Ianic, for
listened.
backing me up, man.
Listen, Winston Stonebrew's all about the justice. If somebody kidnapped their people and that's why they're attacking, then the scales of justice are on their side.
So we're gonna have a fight on our hands next week with the townsfolk.
Oh, I'm gonna knock some heads.
Notice the captain didn't come out for this fight at all. So, yeah, there's going to be a pretty angry.
Oh, they'll hear from me. They will
So-
hear from me.
How do we conclude? I don't know. Yay! We
did it. Thank you,
We're
everybody.
level
And I got my
up.
badgers back.
We're not dead.
Thank you, everybody, for listening, watching, hanging out with us here at Dungeons and Dorks. We had such a good time. Super thanks to Kelly and Zafo for managing this incredible crew of crazy people. You guys are amazing, and the story is amazing, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Thank you to everyone who's been a part of this so far. If you want to support us in any way, shape, or form, you can do so by just tipping us for entertaining you for a minute. twodorks.net/tip, or join in the Patreon at patreon.com/2dorks, where you can support this channel continually. So you guys are amazing. We'll see you here next time, Thursday night, for Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Come hell or high water, we're doing that show. And that's at 8:30 p.m. every Thursday. And tune in for my random Warcraft streams throughout the week, because I've been having a real good time with that.
By the way, catch up.
Yeah, I'm working
I'm
on
33.
it. Holy crap, I gotta get moving.
I'm 0.
You will do well, my apprentice.
You're all amazing. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time on Dungeons and Dorks. Bye, everybody.
Bye.